Hey guys, I hope you're having a really good day and making some really good trades. And yeah, let's just get into it quickly. Sorry for the late video, but I had some computer problems. Had to switch out the computers for the Bitcoin stream, and it's actually back online right now for everyone to watch and trade on. So go take a look at that. And yeah, we can see that in the charts we had some Elon Musk turmoil yesterday, and then this morning we woke up and I entered a short position last night, and I entered one on the challenge account, one on the personal. The personal one I closed earlier. The challenge one I took a little more risk, and then we closed it about like a small 5% profit, and then it began to drop down again, and then we chopped around a bit right here, kind of forming a bear flag right here, which is like super obvious, right? I actually had a long on Ethereum here, thinking it was going to break up. If we go look at the ETH chart, I entered in around 2,700, and we actually had a big wick down, thinking the bear flag was playing out, and it actually was playing out beautifully. And then around this area, Elon changed his profile picture to Bitcoin, which gave us a ginormous green candle, pumping it up 3%. It seems to like he's having less and less effect in the market every time he's tweeting these things. But when he takes a break and he says something, we see these huge movements in the market, right? We saw Bitcoin drop all the way down like 9% after he said that. And yeah, the reason that I have so many lines right here is because there's the white line right here that you see is my original drawing of the triangle, and it seems to be pretty accurate. I took it from the wicks here, it touched these two, and then we had some resistance there, went back down, broke out, went back down. If we go look on the hourly, we went back down to test it, and then we eventually broke back down, formed this bear flag, and it looks like we're breaking back up right now and testing it again. But Carl from the Moon has a different way of drawing it, where he takes it from like wherever this area is, right? We can see right here, like it's like kind of like in the middle of all this. Maybe on the 4-hour time frame they're just wicks. Yeah, like obviously on the 4-hour time frame, yeah, you could take it from there, and then they touch these wicks, and then they touch there. So it kind of like makes a bigger triangle right here. But either way, this right here, this line right here is a clear area of support. We touched it there, we touched it there, we touched it there, we touched it there again, and we touched it here today or yesterday, depending on what time we're going to post this video. And yeah, seems like we're getting a nice little pump again right now. And on the 4-hour time frame on the market cipher charts, we could see it's mixed emotions. It's literally trading sideways, so it's very hard to trade when it does this stuff. But yeah, we're getting some bullish numbers now, kind of like Bitcoin bottoming out. We see the VWAP coming up, so that's pretty good. Maybe we'll enter an overnight trade again. 1 hour seems bearish, looks like we're topping out. Maybe we'll come back down, enter at lower levels, who knows. We had some really good trades lately. The challenge account is now at $600, which means we started from $100 all the way to $600. That's a 600% return. If you can do that without leverage, by God, I need to see what altcoin you're buying. But honestly, altcoins are super risky, and I'm already in crypto, so it's already pretty risky as it is. So, it's better to just buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, and to leverage those. You could obviously trade Doge and XRP and ADA and Litecoin, but those ones are much more volatile. And yeah, anyways, I want to take a look at the hash ribbon charts right here, because we had a capitulation and then no buy signal came, which is strange to me, because usually a buy signal will come, usually comes, right? As we can see here, capitulation buy, capitulation buy, capitulation buy. Even here, like we had one right there, it came weeks later, you know, it came months later, but it still came at least. And now we have two crosses right here. Maybe not on the weekly, but on the daily at least, it crossed again. And I'm not sure if we are going to. This could mean that we could be headed down to lower levels, but I'm not sure, because right here we capitulated, and then we went up a bunch. Right, so who knows what's going to happen now? No buy signal came, which is extremely strange to me. If someone could explain to me in the chat what the hell happened there, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on this and keep you guys updated, because this is quite strange to me. And honestly, even with all this manipulation and craziness in the market, nothing has really changed for me, because when I take a look at the M1 money supply, oh yeah, that doesn't make sense to me, right? Look at that amount of money printing and monetary policy that they just pumped into the market. Eventually, it's the real assets like Bitcoin will skyrocket. Manipulated assets like maybe gold and silver will stay low, right? And their CPI index is not indicating any inflation. If any, it's very little, you know. Obviously, it's going to be manipulated. They decide what goes in the CPI index. If there's an asset that has inflated in price tremendously, they're not going to put it in the CPI index. They're going to put it in. They're not going to put it at all. They're going to put in assets that have not changed a lot in the CPI. And if they do start inflating, they're just going to remove those goods and services and replace them with services that have not inflated in prices. It's just manipulated, to be honest. And we can see that they're scared and they don't know what they're doing, because in February they stopped all data to be publicly shared with the public for, you know, M1 money supply and M2. We could take a look here. M2 also stopped in February or January. Yeah, February it stopped. And, you know, they don't want to show the public what they're doing anymore. It's probably because they're ashamed of what they're doing, and it's going to collapse the markets. And if the markets really knew what they were doing, they would scare the shit out of them. Pardon my French, sorry. I really don't like it when they manipulate things, and then people end up losing a lot of money because they try to hide it from everyone. Anyways, moving on, we could see that Bitcoin is potentially playing out in Carl's bigger triangle, which could make sense, right? We can't discount it. It's a potential pattern as well. I'm just going to keep my line here, because it seems to be acting as some support and some resistance, because right here we broke down, found some sort of support right here, and then we ended up breaking down, and then we formed this bear flag, broke out, came back down, almost tested a support around this area, and now it seems to be moving back up. So potentially it could be headed back to these levels right here. And if we test this again and get rejected, then we're going back down to 36. And if we get bounced from there, you know, usually the patterns don't play out until the end of the triangle. You know, they break out between 60 to 80% of the way through the triangle, and then there's a breakout. So if we're headed here, you know, we could be potentially headed for a breakout. And then if we do break out and close above, it retest as resistance, then we could potentially be going to higher levels, right? Then there's your go. There's your positive news, and then hopefully the hash ribbons cross again, and we get a nice buy signal. But I'm not sure what's happening right now. And you know, Elon just keeps really manipulating the market. He's kind of like screwing with our trades. You know, we're still managing to pull out profits. You know, I tend to run very loose stop losses. Ben runs a really tight stop losses, so we have like a mix and match type of stuff that's going on in the Discord. But you know, as long as it works out, it's going to be fine. You know, as long as your trades work out, it's fine with me. Doesn't matter how you do it. I have a certain way of doing it, and then it's been working out for me so far. We're in a 600% profit. Very nice. Anyways, yeah, in the short term, I'm not really sure where this could be headed after all of this. We seem to be just consolidating and closer, so it's possible we have a very, very large breakout soon, right? If we break down from this pattern, like let's say Carl's pattern, if we break down, we could be headed all the way down to, let me just draw this line right here. If we break, let's say we break down there, we could be headed back down to the $24,000 levels. If we break up, we could be headed to the $50,000 levels, or 51,000. If we use my triangle, which is not significantly larger, but a little bit larger, and is like the original triangle. But if we're following my original triangle, then technically we have already broken out. We failed, we went back down, tested back, and now we're breaking out again. I don't know if that makes a sense, but maybe Carl's ones is probably good now. If we were to break down, we would be going back down to 21,000. If we break up, we could be going to, I mean, we've already broken up out of mine. We would be going to 53,000. But right now there's like almost next to no volume, so nothing's really confirmed yet. We want to see volume like this, right? Way above like average volume to have a really significant breakout. And honestly, some fundamental news wouldn't hurt either, right? So let's just wait and see what happens on the 4-hour time frames. You know, we still got some time. This pattern can go up all the way till, you know, June 10th, but it's not going to go there. Maybe June 6th, June 7th, something's going to happen. Today we are June 5th at the time of recording. So we'll see where that takes us, right? Anyways, I'm going to be very busy tomorrow, so I'm just going to make a couple videos tonight and upload them at a later date as pre-record schedules. Some of them are going to be the trading view tutorials, and the other one potentially could be a Binance tutorial. But right now for today, I'm just going to give you guys an update on the markets and what's going on. And yeah, it's been a long day. Anyways, also don't trade and drive. It's very bad. It's very difficult to do, and it's not effective, and it's dangerous to other drivers. So do not do it. Do not do it. And also, people have been trying to guess where I'm from. You guys are getting pretty close on guessing the country that I am. And yeah, anyways, thanks for liking and subscribing, guys. We're at 280 subscribers. Absolutely crazy. All of you guys love the support. I'm going to be looking to getting some new desktops. Potentially it replaced my laptops for the streaming, so they stop crashing because they have been running since May 4, I believe. So yeah, they've been running for a while, non-stop. Anyways, thanks for the support, guys. Like and subscribe. Peace.